So I'd said to you earlier tonight, don't cock your arm too soon. I said something to that effect. Okay, so this is what I mean. Okay, that's where your arm goes down. This is Arelda's Chapman. That's where his arm goes down. Okay, so it's not what you're doing, it's the relative position of where you are. So you haven't gone anywhere right now. Your body looks almost identical to his. Okay, but look at, if I take his body, he's away from his back foot, you haven't moved yet. Okay, so from day one we've talked about moving forward as we lift, moving forward as our leg goes down. Does that make sense? Okay, see what I'm seeing?
Yep.
Okay, when you actually get parallel to the ground, you guys are in the same position with your upper half right now. Very obvious that he's gone a little bit farther than you, right? Okay, so this is the biggest thing that I see young throwers doing, and to be honest with you, older throwers, just amateur throwers. Okay, so the timing of when we get our arm up doesn't need to be until this moment before foot strike. So you're going to see him cock his arm very close to when his hip drives. So this is when his hip's going to drive. You're not going to drive your hip until the same time out here. So this is where yours happens. So he's throwing from this position, essentially. This is his cocked position. This is your cocked position. Zoom in a little bit. Obviously that's down. His elbow is below his shoulder. Yours is well above your shoulder. Okay? What do you think your elbow is going to do now? Is it going to go up or come down? It's going to come down, because this is where it wants to be. So his is going to already be down, and where did his go?
Toward the plate.
Up. So he was pinching low. This isn't the best angle for you to see what I'm talking about, but you have to trust me here. Okay, so there's names for this stuff. I do not need to include them, but what his body is doing right now is he wants to go from low because his arm will naturally go up. Okay, this will promote more whip in our arm. This is what we want. Okay, so you actually do a very good job of getting out of this. If you notice, your elbow starts going back up as you turn. Okay, but when he throws, okay, that's just happening behind him. So without getting further into detail, the idea is that our upper half timing needs to wait. We need to be moving before this happens. We need to move down the mound before our arm cocks. This is extremely common. It's not what you do, it's when you do it. There's a little bit of what you do and that your arm gets too high, but oftentimes if you just get your arm there later, it won't go too high. And another way of saying that is your arm is high because it's there so soon.